Hi there, it's John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the program. This is the show where I like to share tips, tools and ideas with commercial real estate brokers and agents around the world. The website to contact us is commercial-realestate-training.com. Now, I've got a very special audio program that I want to share with you today. It is a podcast show, but the audio in the program is so important to helping you make outbound calls to grow your real estate business. Outbound calls are really the leverage point to get anywhere in brokerage, and this is an entire system for making outbound calls. So take on board these ideas, use the ideas in your real estate day, and soon you'll see more opportunities with more people and more properties. That's what it's all about. Outbound telephone calls, conversations, people. That's how we grow our real estate business. So enjoy the program. Of course, subscribe while you're here. I'm going to put the link to the particular article which you can print off, because the article will be your document or your record of how you can progress this particular strategy into your real estate business. So check out the link, print the article and keep it. Let's get on with the program and I'll catch you at the other end. So you work in commercial real estate. You've been thinking about creating some new business. Of course, you are looking for the good properties and the clients to serve over time. So think about how you can win that business, and also think about the telephone as part of that process. I'm going to share with you now the truth about making outbound telephone calls in commercial real estate brokerage. These facts will help you understand the process. In commercial real estate today, the outbound calls that you make as an industry professional are valuable in so many ways. Firstly, and most importantly of which, will be your ability to generate new business meetings and or connections with people. Those meetings and connections will create the listings that you're looking for. So are you looking for more clients and potentially listings now? Those outbound calls can boost your business faster than just about anything else that you can do as an agent or a broker in your location. That is the fact. That is the point that you need to work with. So the cold calling home truths, the outbound calls. In saying that, and to help you about those outbound calls, there are some home truths about the outbound telephone call process that should be acknowledged. Review these issues and take on the call challenge, because the business is out there waiting for you. The first point to think about. It takes a good degree of personal organisation to make plenty of new calls to new people. The second point. Call reluctance is a problem in the industry, with many agents stopping the process outright, or at very least, doing fewer calls over time. The third point. Many agents will not make enough cold calls simply because they cannot handle the rejection factor of the calls made to new people. In other words, they struggle with connecting with new people. And when you work in real estate, that's not a good thing. So these three facts are the reasons that most agents and brokers will not make enough calls and fail to give themselves a reasonable market share and a pipeline of real estate activity. That then is the beginning of a roller coaster ride for those agents. So stabilize your real estate business and consolidate your results. Focus on calls. Outbound calls creates results. So think about prospecting in reverse. The opportunities here are deep and substantial for those agents and brokers that can get a call contact system underway and do it every day. The best agents in the industry are those that can create a call contact process of substance and regularity. And then, of course, they stick to the plan. If you are new to the industry or want to build a better real estate market share, then there are some specific strategies to consider and develop around making outbound calls. And of course, developing the cold calling process for yourself as a specialist agent in your location. And a special note there. Commercial real estate is all about what you do, how you connect, and how you keep the process going. It's not about what brokerage you work for. Sure, that might have a minor effect, but most of the activities that you create and the opportunities will be from what you do and how you connect with people. So get control of your real estate career by developing a definite and deliberate prospecting model around your telephone and the telephone prospecting system for yourself as a specialist in the agency area in your location. So think about boosting your contact list. That, of course, is a good thing. Connect with more people regularly and specifically to boost your brand as an industry specialist. Make plenty of calls to a plan and a strategy. Track your progress every day through the numbers and the results. In tracking your progress, you can achieve an understanding of how you are improving and how the property market is responding to economic and local conditions. So you put yourself into that local economic cycle. So the call contact strategies. I'm going to give you some ideas now to help you make more outbound calls with greater levels of success and conversion. The first point is building on your specialization. Understand your property specialization for the location and use it in your telephone prospecting processes. What is your specialization? Use that specialization as a point of difference in making the outbound calls in your conversations. Share property-related information in a valuable way with the people that you talk to. Go deeper in the conversations around the specialization. Offer locally based property information about leasing, prices, sales, purchasing, and available listings as you talk to more people. And you do that every day. Property investors and local business people like to know what is happening about properties, prices, and rentals. The next point to focus on is all about the essential questions. Ask questions as part of making the outbound calls each day to those new people. Some people will tell you more about their interest in property investment and occupancy. And of course, you can talk to business investors or property investors. They are both groups of people that you can work to attract inquiry, to attract transaction opportunity. The business investors will be those business owners. The property investors will be those people who like to own property locally. Information that you share leads to opportunity. Questions lead to conversations and ongoing contact. The next point. Local businesses are so important. Local business owners usually have some form of property challenge to resolve. Those business owners need to expand, contract, relocate. So all of those things are there to action from an agent perspective with those business owners. You don't know whether they lease or own the property they are in. You don't know their property status. The only way you'll find out is to make the calls. So regular contact over time with the decision makers of local businesses will help you solve their business problems in a timely way. Get ready to ask the questions and create the conversations with business leaders. The easiest way to do that is to start calling down every business in the yellow pages in your location. Of course, track the responses that you get, and of course, track also the names of the people leading each business. So the next point to think about, using local listings. Open your telephone call-up process into other related information and listings in the location. Ask about property changes in the location or around the property precinct or the building. So the person that you are talking to may know something about the location. Talk about it. Ask questions. When talking to a property investor or a business decision maker, their awareness of the local property activity will be a potential source of referral and or new business for you. The next point to think about, property pressure points. Drive your local area frequently. Look at the properties. Look at changes that could be happening. Look into the matters of property pressure or change with the people, the businesses that are in the individual properties. With all your discussions with others, also ask about property pressure points discreetly. Soon you will understand those people that need to change property, move, contract or relocate. Small talk can lead to information sharing. Build your business around small talk and friendly, open conversations. Be professional as you reach out to the new people in your local property area. And what is that area? You should have a primary zone where most of your business will come from, and a secondary zone where the secondary business will be there if you want it. There are always plenty of people out there to talk to when you dig down into the property types, the locations. And of course, some of those people will need property help now or in the future. And that's where your ability to talk to people today will give you business for the future. As a special note, meetings and appraisals. Always close a call conversation on an opportunity for a meeting, just to get to know the person. Initially, you may not know a lot of people personally. That's where the meeting request is wise and sensible. See if you can have a brief meeting with a person just to introduce yourself, to drop in the business card. Business leaders and business owners will certainly meet with you. That's very easy. The same can be said for investors, but you might need to have some sort of supporting information for that meeting. So understand the value of a face-to-face real estate meeting with new people locally. Try to get 2 meetings per day with new people. Over time, those meetings will lead to listings. It's that simple. So what I've given you here is a prospecting roadmap involving outbound calls. Yes, I'm suggesting that you make a good number of outbound calls. These calls can be a roadmap for making more new listings in your location in brokerage. Making those listings, controlling your market, and of course be selective about those listings. That is, exclusive listings, with vendor-paid marketing, avoiding open listings. I've said it so many times in my programs, open listings are a waste of time. The only reason you would take an open listing is if you believe you have a buyer or you simply want to quote the property. So take a position of confidence and specialization as you approach more people every day in your location using the outbound telephone call process. And so that is the program for today. I hope you've got the ideas there to help you grow your real estate business and make sure you are talking to plenty of people. The outbound call process is really what it's about. If you're looking to get listings and people and clients and your database moving with listing opportunity, then you have to make those outbound calls. Take on board the system I've shared here. Make sure you follow the link that I've got in the article, in the particular post, so that you can print the article off and use it for the ideas that I've shared with you. That's the whole strategy of business growth. Doing things that challenge you, but doing the things that can convert to business. That is the secret of growth in commercial real estate. Challenging yourself to do the things that create the conversations and the business over time. Enjoy the momentum, subscribe while you're here, and you'll get other video shows and audio shows as part of your subscription at the site. Enjoy the momentum. I'll catch you in the next program.